What do you need to make a movie? Well, you need money. You need a script, a director, a cast. Music would be nice. You know what else you need? A gaffer, a grip, a best boy or two, maybe a wrangler. All right, what am I talking about? Well, today on 5-Minute Trivia, we tackle the world of jobs on movie sets.
We choose to go to the moon.
Right now, you like me.
Practice? We're talking about practice, man.
Welcome to 5-Minute Trivia, where we make the world smarter 5 minutes at a time. If you watch a Marvel superhero movie, you probably know that you're not supposed to just get up and walk out when it's over. Real fans sit through 10 minutes of credits to get to a big reveal.
Sir, we found it.
See? They found it. Okay, if you really want to learn something, pay attention to the actual credits. That's where you find out that it took over 1,000 people to make something as awful as Thor, Love and Thunder. That wasn't just the director and the actors. No, this was like a whole group project. The credits are where you also see that there are a lot of really strange sounding jobs in Hollywood, like the best boy, the grip, the gaffer, the swing gang, the wrangler. If you have ever wondered who those people are, you have come to the right show. The chief electrician on a movie set is the gaffer. The gaffer's job is to handle all the lighting on set. Why did they give him such a funny title? Well, in the old days of stage productions, you adjusted the stage lights by reaching up to them with a hooked staff called a gaff. So the guy who handles the gaff is the gaffer. This is a big responsibility, and the gaffer tends to be someone who's been around a while. So there's also some speculation that the word gaffer comes from the Old English for Godfather. Gaffers have to work with people who move equipment, and those people are the grips. There's typically a key grip who is in charge of a team of grips. The grips move and set up the cameras and all the stuff behind the scenes, like the dollies, tracks, overhead riggings. But like any real boss, the gaffer and the key grip need a second in command. They need a best boy. The origin of the term best boy is a little murky, but the Oxford English Dictionary suggests that it referred to a master's most able apprentice. Typically, the best boy is the assistant electrician, the assistant gaffer, but some movies might also employ a grip best boy. The swing gang is a part of the grip department. They make changes to the set, like preparing for the day's shoot and striking the set after shooting is done. Wranglers are the people in charge of any animals that might be used in the production. The greensman is in charge of all the foliage. The property master is responsible for acquiring and keeping track of all the props. Lastly, we have the Foley artist. For me, this is the most fascinating job in film. Foley artists are named after Jack Foley, who was a legendary sound engineer. Back in the old days when microphones could only pick up dialogue, Jack Foley pioneered the technique of adding sound effects in post-production that were synchronized with that dialogue. Foley artists create all the distinctive thuds, pops, and ambient sounds that make movies, movies. The punches, the tire squeals, the monster roars, the creaking footsteps, all of that happens because of Foley artists. These people are geniuses. They figured out that snapping celery sticks sounds like breaking bones. That punch you heard earlier came from hitting a phone book. A crackling fireplace is usually popping bubble wrap. In Jurassic Park, the sound of hatching dinosaur eggs was made by someone's hand crushing ice cream cones inside a melon. So, next time you watch a movie, stay for the closing credits. What you see can be more interesting than what you just saw. That's all for today's show. Thanks for listening, and join us next week.